Hello, Taurus, and welcome to the merry, merry month of May for Taurians. As you can see here, we have 3 triangles within a major triangle. Blended energies, archetypal, divinely inspired. Yin, yang. Let's start with the archetypal energies, the divine, if you will, influence. As an aside, I would just want to say one overall statement, which is when I was meditating about this reading, the visual came into my brain wherever visuals come in, of the statue of a bull down by Wall Street. Don't ask me why. Is this month about money, about material things for Taurans? I don't know, but you'll find out. It's something worth noting. Okay. Anyway, so the impression I'm getting from the major arcana, and we've got the prow of the ship here. The ship, this is a spiritual biosphere. It's all moving this way. And here's the prows. They're moving. Right here, driving everything, is the lovers. So, okay. Is it an I and thou dynamic in your life in general? Is it the discovery of yourself and others, something that allows you more abstract thinking, more compassion? Well, whatever it is, and that's good to determine first, because that's driving the ship, is whatever it is. It's the impression that's coming through to me is that the universe wants you to slow down and to get grounded. Okay? Not that you have to change anything. It's more a matter of how you're tuning, if it's a rheostat on a light, where is the setting that you're setting your internal rheostat? And the universe wants to say, especially through the Tower card, it wants to be acknowledged. It's what you need to do, according to the way I do these layouts. What you need to do, and to come on back down to solid ground, which as a Taurus, that's home territory, so it should be easy. But apparently you need to be reminded that that's an important component. Maybe something, a twin flame, a soulmate, whatever, has come into your life, and it's caused you to feel a bit like you're walking on air, you're floating a little bit. So come on back down. That's all. It's not a massive dose of drastic nuclear energy. I'm not getting that at all, especially since there's a reason why the Tower is coming in to bring you down to the earth again. That's this guy right here. So that you can place yourself. You were talking about the rheostat for here. Well, here, this is the person that, better than almost any other card, can help you to manage how you set your rheostat. And it's based upon the contemplation, the taking a moment to open yourself to further learning, to hang yourself upside down so that you can see things that, in fact, a lot of the cards have the head of the hanged man down below the surface of the earth. There's a little indentation underneath the head. And so that's like, come on back down to the earth. Put your head down next to the earth so you can really appreciate the groundedness aspect. So it sounds like, from a certain perspective for Taurans in May, it looks like you could have some way big fun with this, because you're going to be Brer Rabbit in the briar patch, right? You're going to be, home territory. Cruise with it. Make waves. All right. Yin, this is once again very aligned with you being you. Your divine feminine wants to take charge, wants to be the leader in May. And if that helps you to make decisions, cool. If that helps you to influence decisions, more cool. So with this Ten of Pentacles, what is being said here? With Ten of Pentacles, right? Queen of Pentacles, yay. And then the High Priestess. So the implication here is that there's something, because you completed a cycle, that's what I'm getting out of this, because you completed a cycle with the Ten of Pentacles. Now turning the corner on the beginning of a new cycle is easy peasy. You go to your internal Queen of Pentacles, which is, married, joined at the hip with, you're staying in Pentacles. You're staying with the groundedness. And coming from her, though, the nurturing component, the queen who kind of can point at a spot of bare ground and something will start growing. That kind of a nurturing magic is what you want to bring to the next cycle. And then your friend and mine, the High Priestess, is waiting in the wings right there because she's the key. She wants to whisper in the ear of the Queen of Pentacles and tell her the mysteries about this next cycle. And it's sounding like it's so complete and fulfilling that how can you not be feeling embraced by the universe should you choose to take something you completed, saying woohoo for a moment, basking in the glory of the completion, turning around, jumping into your skin of the Queen of Pentacles, being her energy for a moment, and then look around or listen around. Where's the High Priestess? Because she's there. She's there waiting to be there for you. Young Taurus. Instantly I saw that there may be for the yang component, which, well, let's put it this way. John Gray in the book, Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus, spelled out the way yang handles problems or inner turmoil by going into his cave and leaving his problems outside the door. Well, the moon card is nothing like that. So you may need to adopt a bit of your divine feminine, open to the divine feminine within each of you so that you can go to the depths that are being asked of you here. That's the situation. Something's in front of you that you may have been struggling or tussling with. And, the implication is that you want an answer. You want an answer to this. So the universe turns around and goes, okay, you want an answer. Here's what to do. Dive deep. Go back to even so deep that you may be visiting some of your childhood memories or programming, whatever, so that you can see it. Once you see it, it is you. It's you anyway. Why not see it? So that's what's driving your ship, Yang. You're coming from a place, what to do? There's an implication here that you're content with your own skin, you're liking where you're at in life or whatever, in the world. That feels good. But notice in the center here on that shield, there's a phoenix, right? Phoenix is built for many purposes, but one of the things that we know about the phoenix that almost everybody knows, I think it's because it has a magical, mystical quality, is going up in flames and then rising from the ashes. And what you do here in terms of just regarding your the task in front of you or the challenge in front of you, what you do here will drive this emergence from the ashes. Yes, it will take you out of your complacency if that's what's functioning within you. But you know, the universe wants to move forward. Life wants to move forward anyway. Nature doesn't feel that great in stasis. I mean, it doesn't function that well in stasis, and that's why typically nature doesn't function in stasis. I mean, yeah, a scorpion might be under the earth or being able to survive long periods of time where it seems like it's not alive, but give it the right conditions for it to come back to life, it'll come back to life. So it must have been alive all the time anyway, right? Okay, so rise from the ashes, and then what'll be in front of you? What'll be in front of you is and this will feel good to your young nature, it'll be something you can get your teeth into, if you will. Something you can grab and work it. And I mean, a lot of engines on this planet, I'm talking to those of you who know engines, they don't operate very well when they're not under a load. They were made to be under a load, and when you put a load on them, they excel. They go to their pinnacle of performance. And that's what's standing here waiting for you when you do this internal work. So it's something to look forward to. It's a bit of a light at the end of the tunnel if you're uncomfortable with this. I think maybe a visit to the moon, in your internal moon self, will be exciting enough to make it feel comfortable so you'll want to return. You won't have to be forced or encouraged. You'll go there on your own, because you'll see it has lots of benefits to offer. So generally speaking, for both sides, yin and yang, come on back down to planet Earth, stay there for this. Don't lose what you gained when you were up in your tower. I mean, you certainly learned some things and you saw some things from up there that you won't see from the Earth. So don't discard them just because you came back down to Earth. But the cards are saying, come back down to Earth. There's love in the mix and love in the air, and what a great season May is for love to be floating around in abundance. Families are getting back together again in this world more and more, et cetera, et cetera. And, there's a lot of things happening that a year ago were not happening and couldn't happen. And so for both sides, come on back to Earth, and then know that coming back to Earth is not for naught. It is for the wisdom that the contemplation of being where you are in this moment will hold for you. That's it for May. And that's it for the Taurus May 2021. Thank you for being here. It's been a pleasure, and I will see you next month. Until then, be well. Love you all. Bye for now.